Okay, so let's see how we can use the ListView and DataPager control to display the products information. Okay, so let me minimize the slides, and then let me fire up my Visual Studio. Okay, and then let me go to new, select new project, and then again you can pick whatever name you like. So let me call it demo. List view and data pager. Okay, and then click OK, and then empty project, click OK. There you go. Okay, so you can see that the software is creating all the basic or essential folders and the configuration files for us. And then as you can see that we're going to use data from the Halloween.mdf database. So I'm going to create a folder here. Okay, so select the project name, right click the mouse button, and then according to the requirement, we have to or is strongly recommended that we create a folder called app_data. So again, don't type if there are options for to allow us to do a click and creating, then please use it. Okay, all right, and then this time I'm going to purposely create an additional database so that you can see that later when we do the configuration, if we have two databases over the app_data directory, then what will it look like? Okay, so let me select this one and then next one, right click the mouse button and pick copy. And then let me minimize this one and then select the app_data folder, right click the mouse button and then pick paste. There you go. So you can see that we have two databases over there. And then you might guess that, hey, Dalasu, maybe the database is not compatible. Okay, so let me double click this one. You are right. Okay, then you can see that the database version is not compatible with the software I'm running right now. Okay, so no big deal, just click OK. And then over the right hand side, then we can select the database with this red warning sign, and then right click the mouse button and then pick modify connection, and just click OK, click yes to kind of upgrade the database to be able to compatible with the software SQL server will be running, and then click yes. There you go. Okay, so you can see that the red sign is gone. Okay, so it means that we are good. Okay, all right. Okay, then switch back to our solution explorer. Select the project name. Okay, and then go to project. Select add a new item. Okay, and then make sure you pick the web application. Okay, and then on the file type over here, select the web form. Again, you can use the default name or change the name of the web form if you want to. I would just use the default name and click add. There you go. Okay, so it put us in the HTML source code view. Let me switch to design view. And then let me type something like this. This view. Control. And then we just want to display item information. Item information. All right, and then let me give myself some room here. So this might be look better. Okay, so I'm going to select the toolbox. Toolbox again. If the toolbox is not available to you, no big deal. Just go to view and then look for the toolbox. Then you will show it up. Okay, and then to config the ListView control. Then we have to use the data category. or folder, whatever you want to call it, and let's drag and drop an instance of the list view. Okay, there you go. And then from the smart task menu, pop-up menu, let's select the new database, or new data source, sorry. And then the database files we will be using will be the SQL database. So select that one. If you want to pick a different name for the ID, data source ID, you can do that. But as of now, I will just use the default and click OK. Okay, so now, if I click the drop-down menu, then you can see that because we put two databases under the app_data, then boom, you can see that it showed up, two of them. But then again, this one will be the one I'll be using, and then you can expand the connection set string over here to see which database you will be using. There you go. So this is the right database we'll be using, and then click next. Again, you will create an element in the web.config file with this name over there, element name over there, connection string, but then we don't need to change anything. So just click next. All right, from the drop-down list over here, it gives us options of which database, which table we want to use. And we want to use the products table, products table, and then let me see, what fields we want to retrieve. So product ID, name, category, unit price, quantity on hand. So let me try product ID, product name, category, and then unit price, also quantity on hand. We will just keep it simple, so let's not worry about editing feature as of now. So let's select next. Feel free to do a quick test to make sure that the SQL commands indeed will retrieve all the values for you, which is correct. Which is correct. And click finish. And then if we run it, you will be shocked that the result is not what you expected. So let me see. It's running, creating, and then it will be rendering. Pretty soon, boom, crash. Which is correct. Because we hadn't configured the layout yet. So no big deal. No big deal. I'll go back and then select the smart tag menu and then pick config list view. And then you can see that there are two options over here. One to allow us to pick what type of layout we want to display the item information. So for example, grid layout means like a table consists of rows and columns, or tile layout. So this is a little bit hard to see. So let me change the style to blue. So you can see that the tiled layout allows us to display each item in like a one tile all together. So this is one item, another item, another item, or you can pick this bullet list. So one item at a time, but provide with this bulleted list or flow. So again, one item after another. Single row. So again, all the items in one single row, but then of course, you can control how many items you want to display per row. But then let's keep it simple. Let's focus on the grid view over here, and then let's use the blue style. And then you can see that as of now, when we let's run it first. It's okay. So if we run it, you can see that all the information will be displayed on one single page, which is okay, but then not very professional. Imagine that if you have 500 items, wow, then there will be too much, isn't it? So let's go back here to see whether we can do better or not. So this time we're going to provide the pagination feature at the last row of the table. Okay, so select the smart tag menu again. Okay, go back to config list view. Okay, and then each time when you make changes, okay, then you have to reset everything. Okay, so let me select the preview, select the blues. Okay, style. Okay, and then okay, let me enable paging, and you can see that okay, once I enable the paging feature, then the last row of the table over here, okay, it shows this next page, okay, previous page option, okay, of course, if I change to numeric pager, then it provides this first and last option, but then in between, it give me the options of, or give users the option of whether you want to pick the page one to display item related to display items on page one or page two. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, and then it will regenerate the code. Just click yes. All right, and then again, let me run the app again. Okay, so this time, okay, you will display the items information in a table format, but then at the same time, the last row of this table, it give me the option of, hey, if I want to show items on the last page, then I can click last. Of course, I mean, if you count the number of items, it has only about 33 items. Okay, so the last page will display only 3 items. Okay, and I can see the items on the second page. Okay. All right, okay, so pretty neat. Okay, pretty neat. Okay, so this is the way that you can use this list view to display the information from a table. Okay, in this case, will be the products table. Okay, so let me stop the video right now. Okay.